just just a quick rundown. This is the new fusion rifle from Black Armory. It started dropping this week. And how you get it is you craft a powerful frame, one of the golden weapon frames, not a beta. I think it's
What's ours
called
can be
an alpha or
yours
whatever.
for the right
So this
price.
it has to be, say you get powerful gear from it basically, but one of these, and you craft it in
Until
the
next time.
Baguzia forge, so the fourth forge, the one that also got unlocked this week, and it has a chance of dropping. It's just like Le Monarch, but as far as I know, you have to do it in Baguzia. It's none of the other forges. I'm lucky enough I got mine to drop on one of my first frames, which, if you didn't know, fucking me over here did Izanami 77 times and Gofanon 42 times trying to get the stupid bow. So to get this to drop the first couple of times, I feel like I earned it. But apparently this thing is fucking horrid. And by that I mean, in Crucible, you can one-shot body shot people and two-shot supers, as well as, in PvE, it just shreds everything. It does more damage than Merciless, but slightly, not as much DPS. So it can out damage Merciless per shot, but not overtime. So this thing packs a mean punch. It doesn't have the charge time of the Merciless. It's like 860. I think Merciless is like 900 to 1000. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and try this thing out in Crucible. See how well it does. I heard it is horrible. I haven't played Crucible since this thing started dropping, so I don't know how like rampant it is, but it's about to be on my screen. I'm about to go kill some fools. Let's do a quick play match, then we'll do a rumble match. Uh, do a rumble test. See how that goes. I'm really excited. This was, out of all the weapons that they showed in the release trailer, I was most excited about this one because I'm a fusion rifle guy. I love fusion rifles. I think they're the coolest weapon in Destiny, but they just don't get enough love. Like, especially in D2, the perks aren't great on them. They don't have this, they don't have that. They're lacking in power here and there. Other than like a really good Arantel or Telesto, fusion rifles are kind of garbage. And a thousand voices doesn't count as a heavy weapon, and even then, it's not as fantastic as people make it out to be. It's good in Crucible, but normal stuff you can out damage it with like any other weapon, or any other good heavy weapon that you're supposed to have. But I was excited for this one. I had really low expectations though, because I knew that they weren't gonna make an OP fusion rifle. It's Bungie. They don't like the crap I like. I like warlocks. They like hunters. I like fusion rifles. They like pulse rifles. I mean, I like pulse rifles too, but that's besides the point. I like fusion rifles. They like shotguns. There you go. But apparently this thing's a monster, and I've seen some clips of it, and it tears through people, and like PVE or PvP, and that makes me really excited. I was using Le Monarch in uh, Iron Banner, and I was one-shotting people. It was fantastic. Um, I guess that's all my Black Armory weapons. I'm about to get Izanagi's Burden. I'm stuck on the step where I need to complete a rare bounty, which I was an idiot and cashed mine in instead of saving it. So I would have it by now, but unfortunately. So I'm just gonna use this chance to build up armor and stuff. Um, but yeah, I'm just glad we got a good fusion rifle. I'm really happy with this DLC. I think they've done a fantastic job. And the whole new Activision Bungie split, if y'all haven't heard about that, I'd say go look it up. Um, I highly recommend watching Fireteam Chat by IGN. They aren't supporting me or anything. I'm just recommending that because they talk about a lot of things um, that are very important on this decision, Bungie, or this event that's happening around Bungie. So there's a lot of stuff going on in Destiny right now, in and outside of the game, and I'm happy that I get to be a part of it, basically. But this is for y'all, so y'all get to see the fusion rifle that one-shot body shots people. This thing's apparently is a fucking horrid beast. I just gotta relearn how to use a slow charge time fusion rifle. Apparently, the tracking is not good against strafers, so if an enemy strafes a bunch, you're gonna miss a lot. So it's better to pre-charge as you go around corners and catch people off guard, as well as be vertical, so off the ground is better. I'm running 2 fusion rifle scavs, if any of you are wondering. And I couldn't find a good primary, so I just picked the blast furnace. Alright, first, let's go on style points. I like it. I like it a lot. The HUD is nice. Ooh, I'm liking this. Oh, he's strafed. Alright, so I was also told that this thing is not good at close range. So it's been a long time since I played Crucible. It's weird just carrying a toaster on my arm. He's already dead. Oh, I nicked him. Oh, I need that. I also have a fusion rifle loader on my gauntlets, so... Oh, that guy's gone. Okay, so... That's on the burning damage. That guy is supposed to be dead. So, what I have heard is, like, point blank in very close range, it's very inconsistent. So that's not good. Okay, so it at least has 5 in the mag. I have not used this, like, whatsoever, so... I'm doing horrid, which is weird. Playing horribly, and I'm like halfway on the team roster. Oh, I was trying to... I couldn't see anything, but I knew he was right in front of me. Okay, I need to play not dumb, basically. Which is sometimes difficult for me to do. I do like the reload speed, or reload animation. I guess the reload speed's gonna be a little bit slower than what it is currently. It's a neat looking gun, it's very unique. As an exotic, I'd say it's doing wonderfully. I like the sound effects. Close range, I won't be able to go against that guy. Oh, I'm also running light reactor, so that's why I have so much of my super while acting like a freaking potato. Oh, that tracked! Wow. That had some arc on it. I'm guessing the tracking isn't as... Oh! I'll take it. Okay, so, in short, this thing is, someone told me to treat this like a grenade launcher, and I'm guessing that's the better way to do this. It's kill at least. He was on a good chunk of health, and then he wasn't. Did I hit him? Well, I obviously hit him. I got an assist, but... What's a Striker Titan? I hate hunters. Sorry if you're a hunter. I just... Yeah, miss old Warlock. Oh! That guy's dead. And that guy's pissed. Oh, Jesus, dude. I didn't think I was gonna kill him. That's why I ran. Yeah, 2-shot and supers. That's a fact. Oh, I don't know what that was. My joystick freaked out. Okay, I can't outcharge with the time to kill on a Linda's health. That's not happening. I should probably use my Saber. Oh, Jesus Christ. That scared the fuck out of me. I didn't kill him? He was the one I was aiming at! Okay, whatever. Whatever. I don't know anything. I'm not a Bungie creator. This is how fusion rifles work, apparently. You kill the people you don't aim at. Oh, I thought he was gonna keep going. Oh. This may one-shot, but it doesn't one-shot well at the range a shotgun works at. Oh, that took a freaking nosedive. Oh, I got no health. Risk runner? Okay. I mean, some people use that. That's fair. Just wasn't expecting it. Take 3 more bullets instead of just 1. Because I'm a greedy bastard. And I like my fusion rifles. You grab it, I don't want it. Oh, that burn damage ticks for 1? That guy's dead. Alright, let's see. Does it go up to 6? No. 5 is, it's a 5-round magazine, which is fair. I think it's weird that I hit the ground on that guy. I figured that would've, the tracking would've kicked in, but I guess not. Which is fine. 90% of these deaths are operator error. I will admit to this. Oh my god. What I will say though is, the explosion damage, I'm glad doesn't like one-shot me as the user. That is good. That's a good PvE roll, but it's not a very good PvP roll. No, 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 I need that, I need that! Fuck. Oh, fuck. So close. See ya. This thing's a good shutdown tool. I gotta get used to the tracking. I can't quite find a range I'm comfortable using this thing at. Okay, long range is good. Long range is good. Just make sure to ADS first. $23? What? What are you smoking? What? Alright, that guy's lagging. Holy. He's still alive? Dude, how much can you lag? I'm just saying. Like, I don't know if y'all saw that, but he was blinking in between my Dawn Blade hits. That's no good. And I'll say I've been wanting the Black Talon a lot recently. I'm actually glad I got this first. I want this. I want this one. Alright, so backing out. Oh, I actually didn't do too horribly. I had a decent amount of kills and a par KD. I'm gonna do a rumble test and then I don't know. Fucking take into a strike, I guess, if you want to see that. See how it does in strikes. I'm gonna be practicing this thing a lot, and then I'm gonna try it in competitive and see how it behaves there. I will say this gun takes a specific playstyle because I usually use fusion rifles. I was a big Arantel FR4 fan. I have a good main ingredient, and I have a God Roll Crucible Roll Techian Force, and I love those fusion rifles. So I'm a big fusion rifle fan, but this thing behaves a lot more like a grenade launcher than a fusion. It's like a charge-up grenade launcher, more like. Very interesting. Can't quite treat it like a normal fusion. I definitely want to say that much. The fact it can one-shot is really nice. I want to say it's like 70% consistent. If that's like a good way to describe it. It one-shots, and it one-shots pretty well, and the tracking is useful. But sometimes I get hit markers for like 23 damage. When it's like, I think what I saw the statistics on it was like it does like 60 something for a direct hit, and then 200 something for like an explosion. So it's like 300 damage to kill somebody, which is a bit overkill in Crucible. But then you get like in close range where they're like shotgun range and you hit them and then they just either don't take damage or they get tickled. And you're sitting here like, you're supposed to be dead. So it's not the most consistent thing, but this thing is pretty nasty. I'll say that much. So just to go over the perks, because I don't think I've done that yet. It's charge shot. Hold to charge up a tracking shot that explodes and burns on impact. The burning sucks in Crucible. It literally ticks 1 damage per tick. Then we get volatile launch, which is a grenade launcher perk. So that kind of goes with what I was saying. It's more of a grenade launcher than a fusion. Liquid coils, shield disorient. This might come in handy in Crucible if you're going against like a Dawn Blade or a Hammers. And I say that because no one uses Golden Gun anymore, and you're not gonna beat a Blade Barrage with this thing. That's just fact. So Shield Disorient might be useful. What this does is when you break a matching shield type, so it has to be a solar shield. That's why I said those 2 specific subclasses. It makes everything like it got hit by a smoke grenade. Everything looks at the ground, purple vision, all that crap. And then we get Palmer Grip, increases handling speed. I like this exotic. It's nice. I'm happy I got it, but it does take a playstyle, and that playstyle is something I'm gonna have to grow and adapt to. We get the same map. Brilliant. And if I can, I'm gonna try to stick to Jotunn the entire time. If not, it just was finishing.
You've lost the lead.
I'm gonna try to use this the whole time if I can. But if I run out of shots and stuff, then obviously I'm gonna switch. So I'm gonna have to get used to pre-charging, try to stay off the ground if I can. And once again, it's a grenade launcher, not a fusion rifle. It's kind of like Graviton Lance. You use it more like a scout rifle than... Oh my... Jesus Christ, there's a guy coming from over there too. Oh, the tracking didn't kick in? It was like... My reticle was on him. 2 kills so far. Lots of ammo burned. Oh, okay. Hipfire on this thing does not work unless you're wearing Lion Rampants, and I'm a Warlock, so that shit's not happening. I did watch Aztecross's video on the Lion Rampants for this thing. Those were some dirty clips, I will admit. Oh my Jesus Christ, what did he hit me with? I jump off the map. Oh, retarded. It's gonna make a sex joke, but I think it's better if I don't do that. What the fuck? Okay, so the blast radius thing on this thing is actually really tiny too. So you're not going to be doing diddly squat unless you're doing direct hits or they're almost dead. So because unless it's a direct hit, I'm doing like 23 damage. Oh my god! There we go. I'm stupid. I can't compete with this. The LMG is. Alright, he's right there though, so I could probably kill him. I ticked him. Okay, I'm getting better. I'm getting better, I promise. I'm doing a lot better with this thing now. And I also have light reactor on, so fusion rifle kills give me super energy. What? Alright, so also doesn't work well on strafing. Gotta remember that. This thing is garbage on strafing people. And by that I mean people who strafe.
Double down. Oh, look what you have.
I wonder how much Jotunn ammo I've got after this. Oh, at least 11. Yes, I'm one of those people who crutches on a super. Supers are what keep my KD from being negative. Dude, that's dirty. I want to see what the freaking catalyst on this thing's gonna be. Oh, that bitch. Okay. So far, we're in a solid second in Rumble.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
See, that would have been a perfect spot for Shield Disorient to kick in. Which I think shield disorient also
Defeat is a
disorients
lesson.
the person you
Learn
hit
it well.
and break their
Then
shield.
fight again.
Um, although I could be wrong, because when you break an enemy shield with a matching thing, it disorients them anyways. So for in like Crucible or something, if you pop a person's shield with a matching thing, it doesn't disorient them. And that's why I'm bringing this up. Because he's in hammers. If I disorient him, does that disorient him, or does it just break his shield? I don't know. I feel like that's something I could easily test out, though. So I might do some like personal testing with this, figure out how it goes, see what works, see what doesn't. But we'll see. That's a pretty good match. This this fusion rifle definitely does take some getting used to. It's not a fusion rifle, and it's not a grenade launcher. It's like a mix. It's a charged grenade launcher with tracking. Um, but it's really fun. It's really strong. Like two-shotting a striker titan. Beautiful. So I'm gonna do one more rumble match, and then I'm gonna call it a night. Well, not a night, but I called it a vid. Hope you guys are enjoying this content. If you have any questions, put it in the chat. I'll reply as soon as I can. My phone and stuff is still down because all my main stuff is on the broken phone instead of my new one. But I will try to reply best or as soon as I can. Um, but yeah, so one more rumble match. See how it goes. I got a solid second. Like I doubled third place. So Jotunn is definitely good. Um, it's 10 minutes past 10. For Christmas, my dad got a clock that tells you the time, and not verbally, but you have to read it. Ooh, I think this would be maybe a bad. This could be either a very good or a very bad map for this fusion rifle, because it's good at range, it's not good at close range, and this map's got awkward amounts of both. That's why it's gonna be bad, because there's so many walls they can strafe behind. That's the downside of tracking weapons, is if they go behind a wall, your shot just hits the wall, which ain't okay.
What's that you've got?
What do you mean? Oh, he's using Jotunn too. So I'm gonna start calling it Jotunn because someone told me that's what I heard somewhere that's how it was pronounced. Oh, dude, I want that gun so bad. I was only 500 points short last season, but oh. And I think out of all of them, see, like if it's not a direct hit, you're doing like 20 damage. So I don't. Where's my Warlock melee range? So this match is off to a very bad start. Yeah, you definitely don't want to use this on close quarter maps. On a map like this, I'd probably just run a shotgun or a quick charge fusion rifle. And for heavy, I'd never really run rockets unless it's a ward clip coil, so I'm gonna have to figure out something. What? He was shooting me with Luna's Howl! Wasn't he? That's what it sounded like. How did he kill me with a Jotunn? I don't know. This other guy using the Jotunn is weirding me out. Oh, toasted. I messed up. I messed up. I missed. Fuck. So basically, unless you're wearing Lion Rampants, hip fire parrying this thing is not a good idea. Because for some reason, the tracking kicks in when you hit fire with Lion Rampants, and it doesn't normally. No, it... Why did you cancel? I want that gun so bad.
Third place. An excellent
Oh, wow, that was fast. That was a very fast round. Jesus. Alright, so that was not a good map. That was all at tight spaces, and I was trying to hit fire half the
You
time.
may be defeated, but you must never surrender.
I guess, yeah, Lion Rampants are probably the best thing to do because you can charge as you go up, so then you have the aerial advantage as you shoot. Problem with being a Warlock, that doesn't quite work unless you're running a specific subclass, and that just messes up the rest of your gameplay unless you're used to that. All in all, I rate this exotic really well. They did a great job with it. It's very unique. It's new. It's not a heavy weapon, which I was afraid it was gonna be. Um, Super happy, super excited, super glad this is the thing now. Um, and literally, I got this probably like 2 seconds before I started this video. I was like screaming my lungs out. I was like, I finally got something new. Um, Definitely happy about this. And definitely need to get this thing. Stoneg's Burden is a must-have soon, and I can't seem to get the freaking quest. Anyways, thank you guys for popping in. Hope you enjoyed. If you have any comments, inputs, questions, put them in the chat, and I'll get back to them whenever I can. Thank you, and have a good night.